Hello! Today's practice is an invitation to wake up slowly. We're not trying to change anything, but to move with awareness and tuning in to how your body feels mentally, emotionally, and physically. To ask yourself, what do I need to do today? What does my body need from me today? Some movements may feel great, you may repeat or linger for a little bit longer, and maybe others don't feel so good and you move on, especially if there's any pain. Remember, your practice is always your own. For today, you will need a bolster or a large pillow, a couple of cushions. If you like using yoga blocks, have your yoga blocks with you. We will begin standing on our mats. I'll see you there. Come into a comfortable standing position. Perhaps your feet are closer together or perhaps you prefer further apart. So whichever position makes you feel grounded and stable. And feel free to close your eyes for this first part or just keep your eyes open, lower your gaze. Shoulders are relaxed, arms are heavy and relaxed down by your side, palms facing in or palms facing forward. Knees are a little bit soft. Give yourself a few moments to feel how you're standing and then come to your breath. And maybe start with a little smile on your face to set the tone of your day. Take a breath in through your nose and a gentle sigh out through your mouth. Be aware of your inhales and exhales from this moment as we begin and settle into our practice. Feel the mat beneath your feet, squeezing your toes into the floor. Feel the balls of your feet and the inner and outer edges and your heels. Are there any adjustments? Do you feel comfortable with the distance or do you need to readjust? And notice the weight distribution. Perhaps you feel a little bit heavier on one side to the other. And then noticing the gentle, natural sway as you breathe in and out. Our body constantly moving. As we breathe and our blood circulates. We'll just take another few moments here. When you're ready, open your eyes. We'll just start to move forward and back. Slowly waking up our muscles, our core, and our brain to tell our body to move backwards and forwards, or our body to tell our brain the motion. And for any reason this motion makes you feel a little bit uneasy, then feel free to just stand still. And then take this movement side to side. So putting weight into the outer and inner edges of your feet. Waking up our ankles. And then perhaps some small circular movements. Change the direction. Feel those circular movements in the soles of your feet. And then come back to center. And perhaps shaking your legs. We're slowly going to lift our heels and come up onto our toes, but in stages. Feel free to be near a wall for this. Slightly lift your heels above the floor, ever so slightly. Maybe your arms come out to the side, or you use a wall for support. No problem. Calm, steady breath. And your choice if you take your heels a little bit higher. And maybe finally as high as you can go. And then slowly lowering your heels towards the floor. And then down. Shake it out. Bring your right hand onto your right thigh. Inhale, left arm up. Side bend over to your right. Now, if you have any issues with blood pressure, high or low, perhaps you bring your left hand to the back of your head or wrap your left arm around your back. Press firmly into your left foot and feel this stretch in your left side. Breathe into it. Breathing in, left arm back up and left hand down by your side. Inhale, right arm up, side bend to your left, right hand over the right side of your ear, or right hand to the back of your head or around your back. Breathing into your right side, press down into the floor through your right foot. And breathing in, come back up to center. place your right hand on your left shoulder. You're going to take your left hand and wrap your left hand around your back, perhaps goes to the right side or to your mid-lower back. Standing tall, take a breath in. And then we're going to move your upper body only and look over your left shoulder. So feeling that twist in the upper part of your body. Pressing firmly down into the floor through your feet. Calm and steady breath. Soft in, soft out. Breathe in, come back to center. Left hand to your right shoulder, right hand around your back. Breathing in, stand tall. Exhale, twist. Top half of your body turns to look over your right shoulder. And breathe in, come back to center. Shake and shrug. Bring your feet into a comfortable distance once again. Going to breathe, move our arms up and down, but we're not going to bring our arms up and over our head. We'll keep our arms level with our shoulders. We'll start, inhale for 4, exhale for 4, and we'll increase our inhales and exhales, but stay with a breath count that feels comfortable for you. We don't want to be gasping for breath for inhale or exhale. On an inhale, palms will come up, and as we exhale, palms will come down. So we're going to inhale 4, 4 first. Inhaling up, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4. Inhale up, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4. Inhale up, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4. Inhale up, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4. Inhale up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Breathe normally and shake it out. And perhaps just swinging your arms. Change the cross of your swing. Moving our arms is a great way to wake up as well. Okay, now a block or a bolster as we take our practice to seated. So coming down into Malasana, garland squat. Coming into a comfortable seat on your yoga bolster, blocks or a pillow. Have your feet hip distance apart with your toes turned out. Garland position. Back is straight. Elbows are just on the inside of your thighs, and you can bring your hands together in prayer, or perhaps you take a little bind and just gently push your thighs out to the side. This is a slow wake up today, so that's why it's a little bit nicer doing this position, sat on something. Feel free to close your eyes or just lower your gaze. Tuning into your breath. Giving yourself space to breathe by sitting up tall. Release your hands. Walk your feet closer together. Just fold over your thighs. Draw your chin into your chest and just give your knees a little squeeze. Going to take a small cushion. Pop your bolster to one side and place your cushion on the back of your calves for toe squat. If there is any discomfort whatsoever in your knees, then skip toe squat completely. Just come into a comfortable cross-legged position or any seated position that feels good, and just take a few moments to breathe. Otherwise, we're going to do toe squat, still waking up the soles of our feet, but it's nice to sit on something. It's kinder to your knees and it's less of a deep stretch in the soles of your feet, but it's still a really good deep stretch. So just making sure that all your toes are tucked under. And we'll just stay in our toe squat for a few moments. Bring your arms forward. Right arm crosses over left, coming into eagle arms. Lift your elbows, feeling a stretch perhaps around the top part of your back. You can lift your elbows up a little bit higher if you want to deepen that stretch, or just keep your elbows level with your chest. Release, stretch your arms forward, cross your left arm over your right, lift your elbows to a height where you get a good stretch across your upper back. Calm and steady breath. Slowly release, come up, take your cushion out and tap your feet softly on your mat. little circle of your ankles. From here, let's come into butterfly. Soles of your feet together. You can have your heels close in if you wish, or you can have them a little bit further apart. And feel free to sit on a cushion or a towel to slightly elevate your hips. Holding onto your feet or your ankles, and we'll sit up tall. You can lower your chin towards your chest if that feels nice, or keep your head lifted and looking forward. Eyes can be open or closed here. Slowly lift your gaze, open your eyes. We're going to come into a bigger diamond shape if you weren't there already. For this one, I prefer to be sat on the floor. And we're slowly going to fold forward. Hands holding onto your feet, chin tucks in towards your chest. And just release your back. Breathe freely into the back and the sides of your body. Chin towards your chest. Eyes can be open or closed. Slowly inhale, lift your head, come up. Taking your bolster, bringing your knees wide, coming into supported child's pose. Supported child's pose. If you have a cushion, you can place that under the top of your bolster to just elevate your bolster a little bit. Or perhaps you prefer to keep it flat or not use a bolster at all. It's entirely up to you. And then just fold yourself over. And we'll come into our child's pose for about 5 breaths. Take a breath in and slowly walk yourselves up. Caterpillar. Keeping your bolster or 2 cushions, place them under your knees. Sitting up nice and tall. Take a breath in. And then just exhale, lean forward. Perhaps you hold on to your feet or the outside of your feet, or your legs or ankles, and we'll come into our forward fold, but with a little bit of support to slowly lengthen and stretch into our lower backs and our glutes and our hips. Noticing the breath around your lower back, feeling the expanse as you breathe in around your ribs, and feeling the breath into your thighs as you breathe in around the front of your body. Breathing in, slowly come up. Going to take our bolster and place it vertically on our mat, taking your legs into a straddle, placing a cushion underneath the top of your bolster. We're slowly going to fold forward. Now perhaps you don't want to go all the way forward and you stay a little bit more upright, or you have blocks and you bring your forearms onto the blocks, pop the bolster to one side. Perhaps this is enough of a hamstring stretch for you and you don't want to go any further. So gauge the height that feels good for you, where you're getting a little wake up around your hamstrings, and lengthen your back. And we'll be here for a few breaths. Soften into your back. Let your shoulders drop down either side. Even if you're doing this a little bit more elevated, drop your chin towards your chest. And just feel the softness in your body. And the slow, comfortable stretch in your legs. If anything feels uncomfortable or there's any pain or discomfort, please just come out and sit quietly, tuning into your breath and just being present. Take a breath in, lift your head, and slowly roll up to seated. Fantastic. We are going to do pigeon for our last position. If you have tender knees, you may want to have a little bit of a choice, because it's still a lovely stretch, but there are several ways of doing pigeon. First way, starting with both feet on the floor. You can have your fingers tips pointing away from you or towards your toes. Placing your left ankle onto your right thigh. The closer your right foot is in towards your seat, the deeper the stretch. The further your right foot away from you, it's just a little bit more comfortable. And then the same the other side. Right ankle over left thigh, closer in or further out with your left foot. Another way is lying down. As you've probably, if you practice yoga regularly, you're probably very familiar with crossing your left ankle over your right thigh and drawing your right knee in towards your chest, and same the other way round. These are both lovely ways of getting a very similar stretch, but it's a little bit kinder on your knees. Otherwise, you can take your bolster and place it across the top of your mat. Starting off with your left leg, sit on your bolster and bring your left leg across your mat. So your shin, your left shin, is in line with the short edge of your mat, the top of your mat. Your back leg, you can keep your back knee bent. So your right knee in line with your hip and your right ankle maybe a little bit closer in towards your seat, not completely in line with your knee. Actually, again, play what feels good. What feels good for your body. Or you may prefer to stretch your right leg out long, and that brings you into quite a deep back bend, quite a deep hip flexor stretch, so that might not feel great. See how that feels. And then option here is to come all the way forward onto your forearms and fold over, or stay on your hands, come forward, lift your chest, gentle back bend. You're getting a nice little stretch here in your outer hip, your glutes, or perhaps you just want to stay completely upright. Or you don't want to use a bolster at all and you prefer good old-fashioned pigeon on your mat. If you lean forward, it's a little bit less of a back bend and less of a stretch around the front of your hip if your leg is out long. So play around and decide which position is feeling really good for you today, and I'll meet you there when you're ready. And whenever you arrive, we'll be in this pigeon for about 5 breaths, maybe 1 minute. Settling down. If at any time you get any cramp or any discomfort, please carefully come out. Otherwise, just soften and rest in your pigeon. And slowly lift your head, walk your hands towards your body, whichever you're positioning, just gently ease your way out. And let's make our way to the other side. Take your time, reposition Go in, go out, make sure you feel ready so that you can come into stillness and breathe easy. When you're ready. Soften into position. Release and let go. Lift your head, breathe in, and slowly come up and out of your pigeon. As this is the beginning of our day, perhaps you don't want to go back into a supine position, lying back down in Shavasana. Perhaps you would rather stay seated for our close of practice today. So you choose how you will finish your practice today. So coming into Shavasana, lying down, or a seated meditation position. Closing your eyes or keeping them open. Softening into your face, your head, your neck and your shoulders. Softening into your torso, upper back, mid back, lower back. Upper chest, lower ribs and around your belly. Softening into your legs, to your seat, to your feet, and to your arms and your hands. If you're sat, your hands can be resting in your lap or on your knees, palms up or palms down. If you're lying down, maybe you're resting your hands on your tummy or creating some space with your arms down by your sides. And we'll just be here for a few moments in quiet rest. Before we go about the rest of our day ahead. If you're lying down in your Shavasana, just come back to your breath. Bring some movement into your hands and your feet. Perhaps stretching arms overhead, pointing through your toes, and then rolling onto any side and making your way into a comfortable seat. Now we'll just take a few moments, a few last minute observations, checking in with ourselves, just as we did at the beginning of our practice. How are you feeling at the end of your practice? Checking in emotionally, mentally, and physically. Not trying to change any of those feelings, but meeting yourself where you are today. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a gentle sigh out through your mouth. And then when you're ready, lift your gaze or open your eyes. I hope you're feeling a little bit more awake now, and it's time to go and grab your first cup of coffee, unless you had one before you practiced. Otherwise, have a super day, and as always, please let me know in the comments what type of practice you would like to see more of on my channel and how I can help and support you. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week.